Same time that you're walking away from mass deportations because 49% of the population thinks they went too far, the same administration plunged us into a war in the Middle East against Iran, which has actually half of the approval rating as mass deportations. What is the approval rating for the war in Iran? 27%? It's a quarter, maybe a third at most. So think about it. It's a midterm election year. We can't do mass deportations. It's a political loser. Half the country's against it. The media is covering it nonstop. So we have to stop what we're doing. The exact same week, the administration says, we're going to war in Iran, and we might put boots on the ground, and we don't care how unpopular it is. We're going to launch another war in the Middle East in contravention of all of our fundamental principles and campaign promises, and we don't care how much it escalates or how long it goes on or how unpopular it is, because this is what we have to do. And you say, wait a second, so what happened to the midterms? What happened to favorability and approval ratings? And when it comes to mass deportations, well, that's politically not feasible. Well, we can't do that because half the country's against it. We can't do that because that's going to turn off the midterm voters. So I hope you'll understand, but you need to lighten up and you need to let it go. But war with Iran, well, we don't care how unpopular it is, and maybe we're risking the midterms, but it needs to be done. And who is to stand in the way of the U.S. military and its strategic objectives? What does that tell you about how the government works? What does that tell you about how MAGA works? How the Republican Party works? This is the same story playing out over and over again. How many times have you voted for immigration restriction? How many times? How many times did you vote for Trump because you care about immigration restriction? 3 times? How many times have you voted Republican because you care about immigration restriction? 5 times? If you voted in 2016, 2018, 2020, 2022, 2024, you voted 5 times for immigration restriction. And by the way, that's Trump's most popular issue. When you look on an issue-by-issue basis, what issues are Republicans winning on? Immigration, number 1 by far. It's like 80%. 80% of voters support Republicans on immigration. And at one time, mass deportations were popular. Immigration restriction for all immigration was popular. They had the mandate, and this is why the Republican voters vote for this. And yet, all 5 times in every legislative session, in every Trump presidential term, what are the voters told? They're told, well, we'll do it the next time. We'll do it after the next election. I've witnessed it every single time. In 2016, Trump got elected to build a wall. Do you know what the Republicans told him? They said the best we could do is $1.6 billion for a few hundred feet of fence in the Rio Grande Valley. And that's not even an exaggeration. That is what happened in 2017. That is what happened in 2018. I watched it. And Trump shut down the government twice. He shut it down twice in 2018 to force Republicans to fund his border wall. And each time in the omnibus bill and the minibus bills, the best Republicans could do was $1.6, $1.8 billion little packages to build a little bit of fencing in the Rio Grande Valley, and that was it. Let me say this. If a single person is killed in a terrorist attack, that is the fault of Donald Trump in Israel. Period, full stop. I don't even blame the terrorist as much. You know who's responsible for blood being shed if there's terrorism? Number 1, Donald Trump. Number 2, Israel. Number 3, the terrorist. And you want to know why? It's Donald Trump's job to put America first. And he